Welcome, everyone. Today we'll be diving into Unit 1, exploring the comparative anatomy of reproductive tracts in domestic animals. This topic is fundamental for understanding animal reproduction and milk production, a key focus in agriculture and veterinary science. By the end of this session, you'll have a clear grasp of both male and female reproductive systems, as well as the anatomy of mammary glands. Let's start with the male reproductive tract, using the ox as our example. The male reproductive system is designed to produce and deliver sperm. Each organ plays a specific role, and today we'll break down each component to understand how they work together. First up is the scrotum. This is a pouch located in the inguinal region, housing the testicles. In adult bulls, the scrotum is about 20 to 25 centimeters long. Its primary function is to maintain a temperature slightly lower than the body's core temperature. This temperature regulation is crucial for optimal spermatogenesis, the process of sperm production. The scrotum also provides support and attachment for the testes. Next, we have the testes, the primary male reproductive organs. Bulls have two testes, suspended by the spermatic cord. The left testis is often slightly larger than the right. In adult cattle, each testis weighs approximately 250 to 300 grams, with dimensions of 12 centimeters in length, 5 centimeters in width, and 5 centimeters in thickness. The testes are responsible for producing sperm and secreting testosterone, the primary male sex hormone that drives secondary sexual characteristics and reproductive behavior. Attached to each testis is the epididymis, a tightly coiled tube. In bulls, the epididymis is about 30 to 40 centimeters long and is divided into three parts: the head, caput, body, corpus, and tail, cotta. The epididymis serves as a site for sperm maturation and storage. Sperm produced in the testes move to the epididymis to develop further and gain motility, the ability to swim, which is essential for fertilization. From the tail of the epididymis, the vas deferens extends through the spermatic cord to the urethra. This muscular tube is responsible for transporting mature sperm from the epididymis to the urethra during ejaculation. It plays a critical role in ensuring sperm are delivered to the urethra when needed for reproduction. The urethra is a duct that runs through the penis. It serves a dual function, acting as a passage for both urine and semen during ejaculation. In males, the urethra has three parts: the prostatic urethra, membranous urethra, and penile urethra. This structure ensures that both urine and reproductive fluids can exit the body. The penis is a cylindrical organ with a dual function: copulation and the release of semen. It contains erectile tissue that becomes engorged with blood during sexual arousal, facilitating penetration during mating. When not engaged in mating, the penis typically forms an S-shaped curve behind the scrotal sac, known as the sigmoid flexure. The spermatic cord is a bundle of structures, including blood vessels, nerves, and the vas deferens, enclosed within a connective tissue sheath. It provides support and protection to the structures connecting the testes to the abdomen. Think of it as the supply line for the testes, ensuring they receive the necessary nutrients and support. Now, let's discuss the accessory sex glands, which play vital roles in semen production. These include the bulbourethral glands, prostate gland, and seminal vesicles. Each contributes secretions that make up seminal fluid, which nourishes and protects sperm. The bulbourethral glands, also known as Cowper's glands, are small glands located near the base of the penis. They secrete a lubricating fluid that helps sperm pass through the urethra and neutralizes acidic residues, enhancing sperm survival. You can think of them as the lubrication team, supporting sperm on their journey. The prostate gland surrounds the urethra near the neck of the bladder. It produces a milky fluid that constitutes a significant portion of seminal fluid. This fluid contains enzymes and nutrients that nourish and protect sperm, contributing to their viability and function. The seminal vesicles are two lobulated glands located at the caudo-dorsal aspect of the bladder. Their secretions contribute about 50% of the total ejaculate volume in most domestic animals. These secretions are rich in fructose, ascorbic acid, citric acid, enzymes, and amino acids, all of which support sperm function and energy. Now, let's turn our attention to the female reproductive tract. Like the male system, it comprises several organs working together to facilitate reproduction. We'll explore each component and its role in the reproductive process. Cattle have two almond-shaped ovaries located on each side of the abdomen. In cows, each ovary is approximately 2 to 3 centimeters in length, 2 centimeters in width, and 1 centimeter in thickness. The ovaries produce eggs, ova, and secrete hormones like estrogen and progesterone. An interesting note: in ruminants like cows and ewes, the right ovary is often larger and more functional, while in mares and sows, the left ovary and oviduct are more active. Extending from each ovary toward the uterus are the oviducts, also known as fallopian tubes. These narrow tubes are the site of fertilization. They transport eggs from the ovaries to the uterus and provide an environment conducive to sperm-egg interaction. The oviducts are divided into 3 segments: the infundibulum, ampulla, and isthmus, each with specific roles in the reproductive process. Let's delve deeper into the functions of these structures in cattle. The infundibulum, located near the ovary, captures the ovum. The ampulla, in the middle part of the oviduct, is the primary site of fertilization. The isthmus, between the ampulla and uterus, facilitates embryo transport. Interestingly, the function of similar structures varies slightly across species. In poultry, the egg formation timeline is as follows. The infundibulum takes 15 to 18 minutes, the ampulla about 3 hours, the isthmus 1–1.5 hours, the uterus, shell gland, approximately 20 hours to form the eggshell, and the vagina handles the final minutes before laying. In poultry, the infundibulum not only captures the yolk but also serves as the site of fertilization and short-term sperm storage. The ampulla adds the first layers of albumin and supports early embryonic development if fertilized. The isthmus forms the shell membranes, adds more albumin, and prepares the egg for shell formation. The uterus is a Y-shaped organ located in the pelvic cavity. It consists of 2 uterine horns, a body, and the cervix. It serves as the site for embryonic development and pregnancy. The uterus provides a nurturing environment for the developing embryo and supports placental attachment. The cervix is a muscular organ connecting the uterus to the vagina. It contains 4 to 5 circular folds called annular rings. The cervix acts as a barrier to prevent bacteria and foreign substances from entering the uterus. It also facilitates sperm passage during estrus and is used as a landmark for rectal palpation. The vagina is a muscular tube connecting the cervix to the external genitalia. It provides a passageway for mating and serves as the birth canal during parturition. Additionally, it acts as a storage site for sperm after mating. The vulva is the external part of the female reproductive tract, located below the anus. It includes the labia and clitoris and serves as the external opening for the reproductive and urinary tracts. During estrus, the vulva may swell and become more prominent. Now, let's explore the mammary gland, a highly modified sweat gland responsible for milk production. It nourishes young mammals from birth to weaning. The mammary gland develops during puberty and becomes more prominent in late pregnancy and after parturition. The mammary gland is a highly specialized organ responsible for milk production. It's essentially a modified sweat gland that develops significantly during puberty and pregnancy. In cattle, the mammary gland is composed of 4 distinct quarters, each associated with its own teat. The entire gland complex is referred to as the udder, which is suspended beneath the cow's abdomen. Within each quarter, the functional units are the alveoli, tiny, balloon-like structures where milk is synthesized from nutrients in the bloodstream. Once produced, milk travels through a network of milk ducts. These ducts merge and eventually lead to the teat cistern, a small reservoir within the teat where milk is stored until it's released during milking. The teat itself serves as the exit point for milk and is designed to protect against the entry of bacteria. The mammary gland continuously synthesizes milk in response to hormonal signals, particularly prolactin. Milk synthesis involves the uptake of nutrients from the bloodstream and their conversion into milk components. Milk ejection, triggered by the hormone oxytocin, occurs when a calf suckles or during milking. Oxytocin causes muscle cells around the alveoli to contract, expelling milk into the ducts. Several factors can influence how much milk a cow produces. Nutrition is paramount. A well-balanced diet rich in energy, protein, fiber, and minerals is essential for optimal milk yield. A cow's genetic makeup also determines her milking potential. Selective breeding aims to enhance desirable traits like higher milk volume or better fat and protein content. Management practices play a crucial role too. Regular, gentle milking routines, proper hygiene, and comfortable housing reduce stress and promote better production. The cow's overall health can't be overlooked. Illnesses, especially udder infections like mastitis, can drastically reduce milk output and affect its quality. Keeping cows healthy through vaccinations, clean living conditions, and prompt treatment of ailments is vital for sustainable milk production. Thank you for tuning into this session on the reproductive and mammary gland anatomy of domestic animals. I hope this journey through the intricacies of animal biology has been both informative and engaging. Remember, this knowledge isn't just theoretical, it has real-world applications in livestock management, breeding programs, and dairy production. If you have any questions or need further clarification on any of the topics we've covered, please don't hesitate to ask. Your curiosity and understanding are the first steps toward becoming proficient agriculturalists or veterinary professionals. Best of luck with your studies and future endeavors in this field.